The oboe is a double-reed woodwind instrument. The oboe that we now know of today began its development in the 17th century. It derived from a medieval instrument known as the shawm. The original oboe from the 17th century was quite different. A couple of the differences include it was made out of boxwood and it had only 2 keys. As time progressed and composers continued to want more out of the instruments, the oboe continued to develop, and that included the addition of keywork and the alteration of its construction, now using grenadilla wood. The reed is a bit different from, for example, the clarinet's reed that we discussed in the previous video. The reed is created from cane, which is then thinned, shaped, and attached to the oboe's staple. The reed is then carved to make precise adjustments. Just like the clarinet, the oboe breaks into 3 separate pieces. The keywork on the oboe is notably complex, with the modern oboe now having around 50 pieces of keywork. The development for the contemporary keywork began in the 19th century, using the Boehm flute as an inspiration. The oboe's range is from approximately B-flat 3 to G6. The oboe's older brother, the English horn, is approximately 1.5 times larger than the oboe, and is pitched to F. The range of the English horn is from E 3rd octave to C 6th octave. The English horn, generally speaking, has much more of a rounder, larger sound. It sort of acts as the viola would act to the violin, but is also exceptional for solos because of its beautiful timbre. The bell on the English horn is much larger and also contributes to the overall tone of the instrument. As to be expected from a larger instrument, the reed on the English horn is a bit more substantial than that of the oboe, being wider and longer. Another very important thing to note about the oboe, that also affects the way we write for it, is that it requires a tremendous amount of pressure to play properly. Here's a little clip from Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, featuring the exhilarating, intriguing, and sophisticated tone of the oboe. Here is a little clip from the New World Symphony, a legendary solo for the English horn. The oboe is also very commonly used in film music. A few examples include Howard Shore's Middle-earth scores and John Williams' Harry Potter and Schindler's List. The oboe is a beautiful instrument that is sweet but strong in its lower to mid register, but is also complemented by the oboe's extraordinary higher register.